All right, mathematicians, another way that you can multiply is by using the standard algorithm. In the standard algorithm, we're going to take our two numbers and put them on top of each other. You can also solve this problem by using the box method. You would just need to add another column because since it has 4 digits here, you would need to have 4 boxes going across. But if that's too many boxes for you, you can always do the standard algorithm just like this. So we will start with the 1,403 on top and the 25 on the bottom. And I'm being very careful to keep everything lined up. In fact, I'm going to put some lines to help keep myself super organized. All right, so when we're using the standard algorithm, what we're basically going to be doing is taking this 1,403 and multiplying it by the 5 in our first step. Then we're going to take the 1,403 and multiply it by this 2, but it's not just a 2 because it's in the tens place, so it's a 20. So we're basically 1,403 times 5 and then 1,403 times 20. We'll get those two answers and then we'll add them together to get our final answer. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take my pen and I'm going to cross out this 2 because we're not looking at it right now. We'll bring it back later. Okay, so let's use blue. And we're first going to multiply every single digit on top by the 5. So we can start with 5 times 3 is 15. So you would take your 5, carry the 1. Then you're going to do 5 times 0. 5 times 0 is 0. Anything times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Then we're going to do 5 times 4 is 20. Carry that 2. And then finally, 5 times 1 is 5 plus the 2 is 7. So I'm done with my first step. Since all these circles got kind of messy, I'm going to erase them. And then we can go on to our next step. And we'll bring back my 2. All right, almost there. All right, so let's change to another color. And now I can cross out that 5. We're done with the 5 at this point. And we are now moving on to the 2. But you need to remember that this 2, since it's in the tens place, it's actually a 20. It's 2 tens, not just 2. So the standard algorithm shortcut, since it's hard to multiply by 20 in your head, when you multiply by a 10, that always makes a 0 come at the end. Anything times 0, anything times 10 is an extra 0. So now that we've put our 0 placeholder there, we can just pretend that this is just a 2. All right, so let's go from 1's place up. We'll multiply 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times 1 is 2. You can see that I really tried to stay inside the lines. And now my last step is to add everything together. 5 plus nothing is 5. 6 plus 1 is 7. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 8 is 15. Carry the 1. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Add your comma. So 1,403 times 25 is 35,075. And that was the standard algorithm. But remember, if you wanted to do the area model for this, your boxes would end up like this. You would need 4 boxes going across and 2 boxes going up and down if you wanted to do it that way. So you would have your 4-digit number along the top, and then you would have your 2-digit number along the side. So mathematicians, it's up to you to decide which of these strategies works best for your math brain.